Hello, beautiful warriors. Tiana is here. Welcome to my channel, Satsang with Tiana. Here I'm sharing some channeled messages from my guides, but I'm here not to teach you anything new, but rather to help you to remember what you already know. And the message for today was about how it is important to be your authentic self. To remember who you truly are. And I know that word authentic has been almost like overused now and sounds like too much everywhere. But I want to clarify a bit about what authentic self really means. So authentic, I just will sit more comfy. Authentic self means that you do an introspection of yourself, of your beliefs, and this journey is not quite an easy journey, right? This journey takes time, bravery, courage, faith. It's moments when you become vulnerable, and it's those moments of truth that maybe feels uncomfortable, unbearable, hurtful, painful. When you do that introspection, you probably will lose some people on the way because you become honest with yourself and it reflects on your life, on people you are surrounded. I've done such introspections at least 3 or 4 times in my life, and every time I've done that, I would lose some circle of friends, and now I understand why it happens. When you do that introspection, you becoming true to yourself, you becoming more close to yourself, you hear your needs more clear, you're becoming more curious about yourself, you becoming more delicate with yourself. And when you're doing that, your level of conscious would level up. Your frequencies are changing, and that means that people who were around you doesn't fit those frequencies, they can stay no longer, but you shouldn't be sad about it, because the new circle of friends will come, or new people will come in your life that match that frequency that you are carrying now. Doing such introspection gives a lot more than people can think about. It's like you becoming your true self, and you know in your core your identity, you know in your core who you truly are. And person who knows that, believe me, it's very hard to make that person believe that they are not worthy of something great, that they are not enough. You already know that inside you, that you are enough, You are worthy of great things here. So you becoming untouchable and not affected by negative comments. But not just that. You you don't depend anymore on the positive comments, because you don't need someone's confirmation if you are doing correct, if you're doing right. You becoming so attuned with yourself. You hear yourself so clear. You have such a strong inner knowing that you you don't depend on people's opinions, rather they are good or bad. You don't depend on it anymore. And this is a liberation. This is freedom. This is so beautiful. Yes, it's a hard work to meet your shadow, to work with your shadow, to meet your fears, to meet your pain. It's not easy. I got it. I done that myself, and I know how hard it is. I know how it hurts. But what I got into return, uh, what I got in return from doing that introspection, it gave me so much more. It gave me the freedom to express myself freely, to be myself. And by doing that, you can inspire other people going through that journey to remembering who you truly are. And the most beautiful version of you is the true you, authentic you, believe me. There is no other the most beautiful version of you than when you are really authentic, when you remember in your true essence, when you are look in the mirror and you feel that feeling of gratitude in your chest, that warm feeling of gratitude, that thank you, universe, creator, God, wherever you call, that I am who I am, that I've been created in this certain way. It makes me unique. It makes me me. And this is the most beautiful thing. When you have understanding on of all the things that happen to you, those traumatic experience in your life, you start seeing it as the stepstones to remembering who you truly are. I had a traumatic experience. I had traumatic childhood, and I spent like many years, at least 15 years or more, just looking for answers why it happened like it happened in my life. And that led me to spirituality, to seek answers beyond logical mind. And now I understand that without that traumatic experience I had in my childhood, I wouldn't be so curious to know why things happen in certain way, and I wouldn't seek for answers, and I wouldn't be here sitting talking to you. So I want to be just a reminder for you that everything you've been through, all those traumatic experiences, they led you to who you are today. And you are meant to remember who you truly are. But for that to happen, you really need to have faith. You really need to do the hard work of that inventory of your old beliefs, those protective mechanisms that you probably still carry, still using, and maybe they are outgrown you, maybe they don't serve for your highest good anymore, and you need to let go of that. That's why it's so important to do the introspection, to be honest with yourself, where you are in life, what kind of people surround you, how do you feel around those people. When you do that, you become stronger in your inner knowing of who you are, and that becomes unshakable. So no matter what others will try to dictate you, to make you believe, you will see it. You will see it like you will see through that kind of that what you would see that person that tells you something maybe negative, and you will like, okay, I see what you are doing, but I know who you are and I know that it's not true what you are saying. So it says more about you than about me. That is a liberation. That is freedom. Freedom of someone else's opinions. This is so great to be to be true to yourself, to be honest with yourself, to be unshakable of knowing who you truly are. So you become that person that feels happy about themselves, and you probably will feel a warm feeling of gratitude in your chest for everything you have. When you do this inventory of yourself, of your beliefs, this introspection, you go like into details, right? You start noticing details about you. And when you do that, you start noticing good things around you. You start with yourself, yes, but then you start noticing good things around you. And you become even more grateful for things you have. Maybe those things that you took for granted, but now when you started to be so conscious about your thoughts, about your beliefs, you are curious to get to know yourself more. You are very tender with yourself. You are caring. You are nurturing. You are pouring all the love into you. You start noticing more good things around you. It's like universe is reflecting you back the work you've done. It become the whole world, the universe, your reality. It becomes a like magnified mirror of what is inside you here. What is within reflects what is without. When you are aligned, when you are balanced, when you are in harmony, when you feel good here, you see that the universe reflects that back. That's why introspection worth doing. It's a hard work, but it's worth doing it. It's worth your effort because everything you will do, you're pouring in yourself, into your well-being. You're pouring that love, attention, energy, time into yourself. And then universe just have no other choice but reflect you back that. It's liberation, it's freedom, and you become more creative, you become more joyful, happy, more alive. You just that that harmony and balance and that energy, it shines through you. But to be able to become that person, you need to shed the old skin. And by that I mean old beliefs, fears, shame, negative mindset, all that. You need to go through that to free yourself from that cage of what once been told who you are, because that was never who you truly are. But now, by doing that work, you start remembering who you truly are. Not those stories that has been told to you make you to believe who you are, but who you truly are. When you start seeing yourself by God's creator's eyes, the beauty of you, it takes courage to do that. It's just the brave ones who can do it. But the reward, worth it. It's so worth it. So this was the message for today. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening to the end. And I hope it resonated with you. I'm sure those who found this video, you found it for the reason. And let this be just a reminder of what you already know or what you already feel. Take care. Bye.